Cheers! What's good, winners? Welcome back to this channel. I am Winnie Brentsy. How are y'all feeling? Let me know in the comment section below how you're feeling today, because me today, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling at peace, baby. And today I'm gonna do a vlog video that I don't really think I normally do, and I think that's because I don't really do lock styles on myself, to be fair. However, today I'm going to be sharing with you my 4 go-to lock styles that do not require retwists. So if, like myself, your locks are currently looking like this, where you cannot see your scalp, and you're just looking for like cute, simple hairstyles, whether it's to go out and about, run your errands, go to work, whatever it may be, this is the video for you. So firstly, we're going to start off with lock style number 1, and it's literally this. Leave your hair out. Just leave it out. Leave it out. And especially if like your roots have grown like mine, I find that it just gives you like, especially if you do something like this, once you've like given your scalp a massage or whatever, your roots are already grown out, so it gives you like a volume, you know, that I just like it just oozes sexiness. It just oozes, you know, like so literally just leave your hair out. Leave it out. Leave it out. However, if like myself, you're a bit of a sweaty Betty, like I get hot and flustered very easy, and so I tend to not have my hair out. I would say honestly 97% of the time I don't actually have my hair out because of that reason. I get hot and flustered very easy. So my other 3 hairstyles that I'm about to share with y'all is basically how I combat that, right? So with this hairstyle that I'm about to show you, hairstyle number 2, you're gonna need this, a bobby pin, but it's gonna be used very temporarily, right? And you will need a band of your choice. I'm gonna go for this small black band, right? Doesn't have to be black, could be any color of your choice. Now what I like to do, and it's actually going to be very hard right about now because my hair texture, I don't know what it is, but I was speaking to one of my locticians about this. My hair mats together exceptionally easily, no matter how many times I separate it when my roots grow out. For that one reason, I have decided that going forward I do want to have my locks retwisted at least every 6 to 8 weeks. I say that because there was a one point in time in my journey where I was getting it done maybe once every 5-6 months, and by the time I'd get it retwisted, it would just be a nightmare for whoever's doing my hair. But anyway, so I like to create as near enough as a middle parting as possible, and then what I like to do is I then like to create with my finger. I'll just kind of work out what is close enough to a little line. So look like this, right? So then obviously I have, is that straight enough? Yeah, as straight as I possibly can anyway. It doesn't have to be exactly straight. And then what I like to do is I just like to grab some of it from the top, not too tightly, because you're not trying to mess up your hairline. And if you've got a sensitive scalp like mine, you don't want to do it too tight if you're planning on having this hairstyle in all day, right? I just then kind of like twist it almost like you're trying to do some sort of a cornrow. I can't cornrow to save my life, but you're basically twisting it to create like a bit of a, I don't want to say flat twist, but like a bit of a flat barrel, if you want to call it like that. So this is how it's looking like. I don't know if my camera is capturing it well, because I'm looking at my monitor does look a bit dark, but you create a little bit of a barrel, and then what you do is with your hair that's out on this side, I do like to just gently put my fingers through it and then kind of place it over like that, and then with the bobby pin I would just put it in anyhow, just to hold it temporarily. So yeah. Oh, have I got it? I don't think I have. Hold on. it can be a bit fiddly. Bear with me. Yeah, so what I've done is a small part of the ends, I've pinned it down with a bobby pin. So you guys see, it's got like a barrel thing and then it kind of flows there. And then I'm literally going to do the same thing for this side. And basically when I do that, I no longer have to deal with the annoyance of locks being in my face all day when I'm at work, when I'm running errands, whatever it may be. And it's also a great way to allow for me to sweat less, if I'm being honest with you. Because I feel like, you know what, there are certain things that we don't really talk about, or I don't, maybe it's me not paying attention, but I don't really see people talk about these things. Yeah? Come. Oh, okay, Mom, see you. Have a nice day, have fun. Thanks, Mom. Sorry guys, that was my mom. So yeah, literally, if you're like a sweaty Betty like myself, you know, you always want to kind of seek ways to be cute without you sweating, basically. So I've created my two barrels, one I'm holding and one that's been semi-pinned by the bobby pin, right? So what I'm gonna do now, gonna grab this part with my left hand. I've got my small band here, and just gonna make sure that the hair that you want to, you know, be down like this looks relatively flat. And then what I'm gonna do is, I really hope my camera picks it up, right? And then what I do is I literally and that's what I do. So I've tied it with a black hairband. I've also removed the bobby pin. And when I tied it with a black hairband, I don't do it tightly because I've got a tender headed head. So sometimes when I do this style, and if I've like twisted these too tight, it gives me a headache. So this is basically how it looks. Can you see? And I just think it's very, very cute. It's very like simple, elegant. This is how it looks like at the back. And sometimes I will wear it like this so that like my hair kind of comes out on the sides. And it's very easy, it's simple to do. At the end of the day, I just remove my black hairband, unravel this part and fling on my hair bonnet, and good to go. Now the third hairstyle that I'm gonna show y'all, it can be a little bit fiddly, but literally it's gonna involve using two bands. You can actually use one, but the type of person that I am, I'm gonna need two. So literally what I'm gonna do is so you don't need to have a middle line for this one. Obviously the middle line is just from the last hairstyle, but what I like to do is use my finger to kind of divide my head, if you will. So you divide your head, you've got the top part and the bottom part. So with one of the bands, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tie the bottom part so the bottom part does not get involved with what I'm trying to do with the top of my locks. And then literally what I'm gonna do is, so I've got my band here, I'm just gonna tie my hair and what I like to do now, you could actually tie it as normal. Call this your bonus style. So you could literally just tie your hair at the top as normal and then wear the back down. But sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. So you know, you can imagine how it looked like. But for the most part, recently what I've been doing is, without tying it as of yet, I will just hold my hair like that to create a bit of like a messy bun, if you want to call it, like so. You all see it? And then grab the black band and then tie my hair straight. So I don't do the ponytail thing first, nope. I just fold up the top part and then I get to tying with my black band. Sometimes it comes out perfect, sometimes you gotta, like, you know, work around it, if you will. Right, just gonna crouch down for a minute. Great. So then it looks like this. Can y'all see? And obviously you can adjust it, like if you want yours to look rounder or you want yours to look like in a particular way, you can do that. And then I take out the band that's holding the bottom part. Might have to zoom y'all out a little bit so you can see. Yep. So then it looks like that. But I don't like people to see the actual black band that is holding my bun up. So what I like to do is I like to grab about 2 or 3 of my locks like this, and I literally just wrap it around so that you don't see the band. And listen, if there's like locks coming out of the bun, for me, I feel like it adds character to the bun, so I just leave it. And then yeah, you're basically good to go. And then literally I like to rock it like this. I love how it looks. So give y'all a little twirl, and that's basically how it would be looking. This week alone I've been doing a lot of this style and style number 2. I just love it so much. It's like, it's simple but it looks like you've made an effort, in my opinion. Let me know what you think of this hairstyle, or let me know in the comment section below which one of these hairstyles are your favorite on me, right? And now the 4th hairstyle, which is the last but not least, is lock knots. Now I've done, I believe I wanted to say 1 or 2 videos in regards to do lock knots. Lock knots basically involves you taking one of your locks, wrapping it around the roots, and then taking it down into a loop of your lock. And no matter how long your hair is, if you do lock knots, you will be able to showcase your locks and make your locks look very stylish and short. And I absolutely love doing lock knots, especially like when my hair's grown out and I can't be bothered to do a retwist, because you don't need a retwist to do lock knots. It does take a while, especially if you're doing it yourself. I mean, on average, it probably takes me about 45 minutes, 40 to 50 minutes for me to do it myself. But you can keep the lock knots in for about anywhere between a week to 2.5 weeks. And when you take it out, your hair will be so nice and wavy or curly. And again, that would even create another style where you can then rock your curls for another week before giving your looks a wash. So yeah, that's all the hairstyles that I have for you today. Please let me know in the comment section below which one was your favorite one. Let me know maybe what your go-to lock style is. And until my next video, mwah, take care, be good.